What's going on, guys? Same old views here, back with another episode ranking. Hope y'all enjoying the episode rankings I'm doing on Drake and Josh so far. We're ranking every episode of the seasons. Now it's time to rank episodes of the last season of the show, season 4. And this time we have a total of 19 episodes to rank. If my season 4 is easily the best season, like whenever I do my overall best episodes, I expect a lot of season 4 to be on that list. Like, this pretty much was the peak of the show, when the show really truly shines. I mean, it always has, but this was when the show has its top peak. So you better not the episodes. This really wasn't easy to rank, and unfortunately some of my true favorites I used to watch ended up being like not as high as I wanted them to be, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, honestly. But pretty much all these episodes are pretty much, in my opinion, A+ material. Like, I think like every episode of the show is pretty much like A+ on it, in my opinion. The Dream is one of the shows for me. I really don't. There's not an episode that's like, I don't think it's bad, honestly, in my opinion. So, I think this was easy, but all in all, I hope you enjoy. My opinion, as always, let me know what how to make episode 4, and hope you're excited. Again, at some point, I will be doing an overall list on the show. So, I don't know if it's going to be top 10, 15, or 20. So, let me know which list you want me to do your top 10, 15, 20 down below. So, I'm going to be on the bush. Let's get started. So, the question, what would be my least favorite episode of season 4? Like, I think every episode 8++. I mean, it really wasn't easy. Like, it's kind of similar to my season 3 ranking. Like, so it's just that I had to put Girl Power my bottom, honestly, because that episode sounds freaking hilarious, and that's the most memorable lines in the entire show. But if I do have to pick what's my least favorite of the season, probably one I consider myself watching the least, like, I would say I have to go with The Wedding, honestly. I mean, again, still A+ episode, honestly. And the episode basically was see Drake and Josh trying to get the Inkens win so he get that beach house, and Drake made a mistake to kind of get, like, Josh's case, like, taking the keys so they had no car, and then Jenkins they get to trying to fix the car, and the people they go to, and there's a truck driver named Leslie, and Rick makes fun of, and it ends with their car being on fire. I think I said I didn't need to say about this episode. And and it really sucks I had to put episodes like I Love Sushi in number 18, because this is definitely one of the most funny episodes of the show, honestly. Basically, we're doing Josh ended up entering this contest of a show they never heard about, and when it's called Pop My Room, and then the stuff ends getting stolen. Pretty much, they're idiots, as the cop says. And then they're going to a sushi place to try to basically, that sushi scene is easily one of my favorite scenes in the entire show. Like that sushi roll, let that sushi roll, and then Chang is like, and see if it's like, oh no, oh my god, what's going on? Like, oh my god, that makes stuff so hard. And you gotta get a little moments by Megan, which basically hides this kid to basically cause trouble between them, and it's also hilarious. Like, season 1 the funniest episode of the show. It really paid me past every team they get. Every episode of the show is pretty much A++, so it really wasn't easy. And in number 17, we got the episode, Josh, the premiere, Josh runs into OPRAH. Literally. He literally runs into OPRAH. That's basically Drake gets to Josh's birthday, and it's for a party going to 5 days, and wakes up to him, trying to give him tickets to OPRAH. And they're going like, yeah, I'm excited. And John's like, I don't want to go over to Pink Stink. And then he's like, then he instantly runs like, I ran over OPRAH. And I think the show gets that Josh is pretty much an obsessed OPRAH fan. I'm like, oh my god, like obsessed. Like, kind of odd ways, and that's kind of what makes it so funny, honestly. And Shane gets the judge to try to get Josh to apologize to OPRAH for what happened, but tries to tease her, and Drake actually making to actually throwing an empathy party and getting a restraining order signed for OPRAH. And then with the typical shenanigans he was expecting the show, it's just doing anything anymore. Steps again, A++. And now we get to another hilarious episode of 16, that is My Dinner with BOBO, an episode I used to watch constantly in this show growing up. So again, like I Love Sushi, it's definitely one of the funniest episodes of the entire show. Basically, Drake and Josh trying to save up for a new car, getting like agree on it, especially when not gets the money for it. They do have it, but they're trying to think of what they're trying to get, and then Drake is spinning on BOBO, the monkey from the car dealership, and the things they try to go to, trying to make money off of it, especially with Helen's reaction to it, and wanting to have the money. And then this guy ends up sending, of course, get the 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. I love that. I love that moment. Like that's so Drake and Josh. And finally, the guy actually consumes orangutans. And because they go to try to stop, to get their tanks, and Megan, try to trick them and all that. But classic Drake and Josh here. Party, party, party! At the number 13, we got the PANTHATAR. At least I pronounce it. I don't know PANTHATAR unless I pronounce it, but basically we're drinking Josh and again went to this big, wild, crazy party by the friend Thornton, and ends up going south when Drake ends up kissing his girlfriend that he did not know was his girlfriend. And then we got like, and even when they tried to get, and when they even tried to get him to sign Beatles album to them and all that, they still uninvited, which was like unfortunate. But they end up getting the album back, and they end up dressing as these Red Troopers that are kind of like a parody of the Stormtroopers of Star Wars. In order to that's kind of late in the drink, they're trying to get the album back, and nobody trapped, and the ending fight and the ending save fight between these Drake and Josh in the end, priceless, just priceless. Coming in at number 14, we got one of the 2 Megan episodes on this list, and that is Megan's First Kiss. Yeah, it's more the show went by, the more they kind of actually focus on Megan as a character and kind of focus on who she is as a teenager and who she is as a person. Like she may be my diagonal and evil, but she's actually a person. And it's one down the road they try to focus on her as a character, which I do like and appreciate. And it's an episode I've always loved watching when they can, like what about how Megan's growing up and all that, and the pranks she used to do. They found out Megan that she's dating someone, and they being like typical overprotective brothers and all that. And then of course there are a couple scenes that are pretty much some of the funniest of the entire show. In which they try to look at the ruined relationship, they try to talk to him, and then at one point he's like, "Give me your pants." Oh, pants. And then when the reaction, and when Josh turned to Drake, when I went to Corey actually had a girlfriend's like, "Hey, you don't check out you or not? But what? Miss Sarah died? No." Like it sucks that the person's episode number 14, but that's one of the easiest one of the funniest of the entire show, and this is easily a very watchable one for me. I don't know why it's number 14. Honestly, I guess the other episodes are more fun, or just a tad bit more funnier and more watchable. But that's the thing why that this episode's fantastic. And now we get to another Mega episode number 13, that is Megan's Revenge. Which has, of course, another one of the funniest moments of the entire show, and where Josh and Dick end up meeting with Sumon, Diane Bosch, and the rich like, Diane Bosch like, right, door Bosch, that's Diana. Diane Bosch is at the door. Diana, door that Bosch. I know. And the whole opening scene is like freaking hilarious. And then accidentally kill him, make an answer and know that he was stunned, and they're like, "Oh my god, what am I gonna do next? Kill this guy, what am I gonna do?" And they're freaking so much, they end up turning on each other, and I think that what he said pretty much speaks for itself. And number 12, we have Vicious Tiberius, the second episode of the season in which we basically see Drake and Josh end up dealing with Mrs. Heifer. And of course they get a lot of this saying, "I hate you, Drake," and all that, and all that. And you get a lot of the hatred between them that we see trying to and then the last moment when they think the police that Walt is actually walking out, it's like Bruce Wayne stop actually walking out. And then there's a dog, and of course the dog is just ruff, 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 scary, like fighting him. Rough, and Drake and Josh trying to escape him. It's kind of hilarious, but with the dog, and with Megan and the exterminator. Just again, everything I said pretty much excites itself about how hilarious and fun this episode is, and how rewatchable it is. For one hilarious episode to number 11, that is Treehouse. I was like, we get a latest moment where Josh talks to the mailman. It's like, hey, thanks, have a good day. There's what to do. Like, that is just fucking hilarious. And then we see him trying to build up this model rocket that's not their age, and ends up blowing up. The name was Treehouse. And basically they're trying to rebuild it for what they call the were twins. And then Drake, being the idiot and the questionable person that he is, he basically ends up getting them trapped in each other. They basically end up getting them trapped because most say Megan, 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 Megan. And the shenanigans and crazy stuff to try to get him out of the treehouse for the dates, and which they understand encouraging Eric to do so, and this typical Megan and typical Drake and Josh shenanigans. Just, oh man, it's hilarious. Now coming in at number 10, we have another watchable episode for me, and that is Helicopter. Another truly fantastic episode, like truly fantastic episode. And this episode I think they did for the retro finale, in which basically Drake ended up being a trip for a helicopter, getting tickets to a movie, and getting skydiving listed, and then parents like, no skydiving, no. And of course, again, they're doing it anyway, and Josh is tagging along, and they end up knocking out the pilot, even actually push him off the helicopter. No joke, that actually happened. And of course, the shenanigans, a lot of banter, and all the crazy stuff you see, like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Oh my god, boys about down, the 2 weeks upstairs, like, classic Drake Josh. Now, at number 5, we get to another classic memorable episode of the show, and that is The Great Doheny. Basically, Josh has to be like a famous magician that used to be very famous, and he ends up lying along drinking Josh too much, honestly, and all that. And he has lots of tricks to say, yeah, call the cops, Drake. And lots of things, and lots of times Drake's saying to him, and all the stuff like banter between those guys and Josh in general is just hilarious, and as always, and seeing them trying to not stop it, or the whole Drake he tends to be dead, but he ends up coming out like, and then he ends up doing that train wreck tragic trick where he ends up underneath the change off, like, oh my god, that's one of the more funny episodes of that show. Now at number 8, we have Mindy Loves Josh. So basically when Mindy and Josh try to actually do a whole side project together, don't end up doing punches, and Mindy says, I love you. And of course the man say again, and the Drake is like, what? No, you can't run, you have to break up with her, like classic Drake. And I get this hilarious side thing where basically Megan tries to get back at eating a big cookie, and Drake fits in that she has his cysts that can only be treated by needles, and then he has to sting his hands in lizard urine. No joke, lizard urine. And then Josh felt kind of collected bad Mindy's when with killings with Mindy. I think it's just something to get him to actually fail in the science fair, and that's not kind of making sense like season 2 and all that. But you get all the latest shenanigans of this episode. You also get some pretty touching moments, especially when Josh do break up, which actually is a pretty touching scene. Actually, it hits on the objects actually. Now we got number 7. We have Who's Got Game? Apparently a very iconic episode, basically Drake and Josh trying to see who can get the most dates in 1 week. Like oh my god, that's amazing. It basically we see Josh trying to get as many dates as he can. He ends up getting a lot actually, and they show this amazing montage a lot of the dates he goes to, which I think is actually pretty funny and pretty cool. Like, man. And so just basically Drake's mom tries to help him with that. Then Drake ends up meeting this girl named Lucy, who he actually is starting to fall in love with. It's like, oh no, Drake falling in love! And then he tries to do everything he can to try to win him back with the honesty and the whole thing, and honestly, and pretty much this scene that basically he basically missed everything he has lied about to everyone he's lied about to. It's hilarious, yet harming at the same time, honestly. That alone makes this episode as high as it is. Number 6, we have Eric Punches Drake. Oh, this episode, definitely an episode I used to watch constantly as well. And basically, as Eric trying to hold the movie, accidentally punches Drake. Like, and then, yes, he ends up saying that he actually did because he was making fun of his sister, it was making Drake feel like a loser. And then he tries to get back at him, trying to make him feel like a loser again. And his friend Craig ends up helping him. And all that gets on. Cody gets lays line. Eric is pacifist. I thought he was Jewish. Then gets funny stuff. How we see Josh kind of just like, oh my god, going crazy. But this guy that means coming out though. He actually turns out to be her cousin. Though he's like Josh's reaction to everything is just priceless, and I love this episode as high up it is. And definitely one of the more funny episodes of the entire show. Now we're in the top 5 people. Coming in at number 5, we have the Dance Contest, the actual final episode of the show. And of course it's not kind of a Christmas movie, but it's a movie so I'm not including it yet, but Dance Contest is definitely a fun, exhilarating, and great episode. And we get a lot of different shenanigans. Then we see Josh and trying to enter this dance contest, trying to find a dance partner, and to find a good one, Emily. But Drake ends up stealing it when he finds out that he's failing off in grade due to not showing up at the gym for some reason. I'm like, why? Apparently, with the contest, he gets the extra credit, and Josh wants to do it to basically get number 1 in his class, to finally be as number 1 in his class and being Mindy, and Drake wants to do it because he gets extra credit and pass. I don't know why I shouldn't show him different, but again, it's Drake, so. And then the fight between him and Josh and College Doom is hilarious, and pretty much the whole dance we see Drake and Josh dancing is honestly pretty awesome and kind of one of the most funniest and one of the most memorable sequences in the entire show. And like, oh my god, I love this episode in the top 5. Now at our number 4, we have one of the more emotional episodes of the show, and that is Josh is Done. The episode where after so many terrible things and so many crazy stuff, Josh decided that he's had enough of Drake. He's like, I'm mad at you. I'm done with you. No, that basically, I'm mad at you. I'm done with you. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. That's all it'll be is roommates. And he's like, wow, you really messed up this time. Like, man, that really just. And then suddenly Josh's popularity in his life ends up going increasingly high up. Like, greatly. Even his rash disappeared. And then Drake's like pretty much falling into the toilet. I realized that he relies a lot too much on Josh. And that whole basic scene in the chemistry lab basically is like showered and basically said, I'm sorry the worst part in the world. See that honestly it shouldn't have been as emotional as it was, but it really hits the emotions that it does. And the end of that paper on scene, perfection. Number 3, we have Steered Straight. Again, another highly rewatchable episode, and one, like, oh my god, I used to watch this episode so much, drinking, and basically with Drake actually trying to enter this buggy, and we see what it's like to be arrested after trying to sneak into a nightclub with these different names, and Drake attempted to drop his Shiros. This is where basically in his great friend is like, do you have to sugar on you? Who cares sugar? You're surprised. Well, I see a lot of things, and then you help out this crazy guy Blaze. There's like, and it's like a little sour. Get the guy who can't find sugar with me. Like, Blaze pretty much just episode. He pretty much makes the episode is hilarious, and oh my god, it is. Like, oh my god, he is so hilarious. Like, oh my god, he's hilarious. Like, oh my god, he's hilarious. Blaze, be quiet, I see. And close the whole thing with it. Close the whole fake fight sequence. Honestly, that sequence alone puts this episode high up on the list, because it's either one of the funniest sequences, not just in the show, but probably ever, honestly. Like, oh my god. And now, coming in at number 2, we got the 1 hour special, Really Big Shrimp. An episode where Drake actually performs and might get a record deal, but John is his manager, ends up messing up by just seeing like big shrimp. Like, I've never seen Drake this big. Have you ever seen one this big? Like, oh my god, big shrimp. Really big shrimp. And like, oh my god, that is hilarious. And you get a little actually touching emotional moments between Drake and Josh, and you see Minnie and coming the manager at place, and they're just doing just to be her and everything and all that. And you got Crazy Steve being Crazy Steve. Like, this is probably the best moments of Crazy Steve in the entire show. Just seriously, it's hilarious, but it's also pretty touching at the same time. And the song makes me happy. It's actually a pretty catchy song. I actually would think about random. It's like, oh yeah, I remember the song. Of course, the whole wedding thing with Helen and this guy is also kind of hilarious, but ends up kind of going in flames. Which should be hilarious, but I don't know. That's basically hilarious, but mostly in time, especially stuff like Megan, and of course, the ending with Drake and Josh kind of fight over shrimp. Classic. But for me, coming in number one, and possibly in debate for my favorite episode of the entire show, is The Storm. The Storm. Like, this probably is I think it's probably number one because it's also the most rewatchable episode of the entire show for me. Like, 8 episodes beyond, I wouldn't have to watch it. It's basically, this episode, like pretty much my other number one episodes of my entire season. This basically finds everything I love about the show, and which basically Drake trying to do this big concert and opening for this big fan, but unfortunately, the storm kind of ends up ruining it. And yeah, a lot of them saying style. You get a lot of English characters with Gavin Dickin. They wants to, like, Gavin Beard wants to bang Drake's mom. Like, the other Drake got Gavin, who's also always hilarious, wants to bang him, like, Drake, yeah, your mom's hot, dude. Well, and then you get Josh, Drake being Drake with, especially the stuff with tries with Rick Bunch like his son, and using Eric or Frank as they would call him, the dude, and all that, and then Drake freaking out about his ex-girlfriend, about his current girlfriend and his 2 ex-girlfriends being together. Just, whoa, hilarious, and crazy Steve like crazy, like, Dora, you're the one with the mask, don't ask me, you call yourself an explorer, come on, right behind you. And then of course the pound can goes out, and everybody just thinks, we will rock you. Like, and all the reasons why I made to start like favorite episodes one again, possibly in bit much episode. I'm not gonna say if it is because I don't want to spoil this obviously, but it's definitely potential for a top spot in my opinion. Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my season 4 ranking of every episode, every 19 episodes to Josh, and hope you'll enjoy me making all these episodes so far. I really had a blast looking back at Drake and Josh, which again is one of my top episodes of all time. It's been a lot of things based this amazing show. So let me know how all these episodes and what do down my other rankings, and at some point I will actually be doing an overall top 10, 15, 20 again. Let me know which one I might do. And do on see what happens on so, but I will be doing that list at some point where I'll do my overall best episodes of the show. And I might do it because I might do for other shows, like I might do Monday next, so I might do other shows like The Walking Dead, Gravity Falls, and other shows. So hope you all enjoy that. As always, thank you so much for watching. I truly honestly appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites. They're all in the description down below. I'm Samuel the Views. I will see you next time, and as always, stay cool. Have a good day. Peace.